Hi everyone, good day. Today we're going to tackle the basics of fluid mechanics. Our topic is all about the properties of fluid. So let's start with density. The mass density or density of a fluid is defined as the ratio of the mass of fluid to its volume. Density is called a mass per unit volume of a fluid. So we have the formula here, rho equals m over v, where rho is your density, m as your mass, and big letter V as your volume. So let's proceed with specific volume. Specific volume of a fluid is defined as the ratio of the volume of a fluid to the mass of the fluid. In other words, it may also be defined as volume per unit mass of a fluid. So another formula, specific volume equals 1 over rho, which rho as your density, then equals V over volume over mass. So, as you can see, reciprocal ra siya sa imuhang density, ang imong specific volume. Then, so we have here specific volume, SV as your specific volume, rho, still your density, M as your mass. This one supposedly be, wait, let me change. So sorry for the typo error. We have V here as our volume. So let's proceed with specific gravity. The specific gravity of a fluid, designated as Sg, is defined as the ratio of the density of the fluid to the density of water at some specified temperature. So we have the formula Sg equals rho of water, or density over the density of the fluid over the density of water, equals the unit weight of the liquid over the unit weight of water. So ani nga formula kay gamit nato as reference si water para sa ato ang ratio and proportion. So let's proceed with the unit weight. So the unit weight, or the specific weight of the fluid, is the weight per unit volume of a material. A commonly used volume is the specific weight of water on Earth at 1 degrees Celsius, which is 9.807 kilonewton per meter cube, or 62.43 pound force over cube feet. Feet cube rather. Pero kasagaran ang ginagamit nato ani is 9.81 atong value ana siya gatong i-round up. So unit weight nato formula we have here weight over volume. So quick recap tano, we have density, mass per unit volume of a fluid. Then next, specific volume, volume per unit mass of a fluid. So let's see, density kay reciprocal ni specific volume, then specific volume kay reciprocal ni density. So pwede ra mabali-bali ilang formula ana no, basta kay nalang kay memorize isa sa ilaha, dili na ka mawala. So next is specific gravity, ratio of the density of the fluid to the density of water, or the unit weight of the fluid over the unit weight of water. Kana lang atong dumduman. Then lastly, we have unit weight. Weight over volume lang atong weight per unit volume of a material or fluid na siya, matong dumduman. So, weight over volume. So, mugbo ra siyang formula no, but kanang tricky siya kung ma-interchange nimo kay magbari gid imong answer og ayo. So, let's proceed with our sample problem number 1. So we have here, if 5.6 cubic meter of oil weighs 46,800 Newton, calculate the following. 1 specific weight, 2 density, 3 specific gravity. So we have here for number 1 specific weight. Unsa gitong formula sa atong specific weight or unit weight? It is weight over volume. So balik tano, ato input si atong weight. Atong weight kay 46,800. So 46,800 over pila atong volume. So clearly stated atong volume no, 5.6 cubic meters. So ato input 5.6, then equals, we have 8,357.14 Newton per cubic meter. So, para dili ta maglisod sa atong round up and round down, I suggest nga stick lang ta up to 2 decimal places kay para pare-pareha sa atong answer. I will still consider katong nanubra gamay na kulangan gamay. So, for number 2, we have density. Original formula nato for density is mass over volume. Pero diri sa atong solution, kay kuan. Ang yang gigamit kay yang i-utilize ang unit weight, i-divide lang niya sa gravity. Di ba para makuha nimo ang mass sa isa ka, makuha nimo ang mass sa from Newton, imo ra na siya i-divide sa gravity, 9.81. So we have 8,357.14. Igor ka nag-convert Newton to weight to mass atong i-convert lang ani nga formulas para makuha sa density. That is 0.98, I mean 9.81. So we have 852 kilograms per meter cube. So nara atong formula nga gigamit no para sa ato ang solution sa number 2 para sa density, unit weight over gravity. So we have 852 kilograms per cubic meter. So let's proceed with number 3. We have specific gravity. So ang ato ang original nga formula for specific gravity is either rho of the fluid or density of the fluid over the density of water, or the unit weight of water over, unit weight of the fluid over the unit weight of water. So let's proceed with number 3. We have, by the way, nara atong reference value no para sa unit weight sa water. 1,000 kilograms per cubic meter. So mo na siya atong gamiton nga value. So we gamiton nato si density nga nakuha nato sa number 2. We have 852 divided by 1,000 equals 0.85. Specific gravity na siya mo 0.85. So, since naman tayo unit weight nga nakuha na to sa number 1, let's try to check kung parehas na ba sila answer no kung unit weight ang atong gamiton para ikuha sa specific gravity. So, we have 8357.14 Newton per meter cube. So, as you can see, di sila parehas og unit. So, i-convert sa nato una si ang atong unit weight into kilonewton. So, 8,357.114 divided by 1,000 para ma-convert siya into kilonewton. Then, all over 9.81 kilonewton per meter cube nga standard unit weight sa atong water. So, equals 0.852 kung imo na siyang i-round up sa 3 decimal places na. So, pare-parehas lang yun sila answer. So, either way, kung unsa imong una makuha sa ila, that will do for your answer. So, let's proceed with sample problem number 2. The volume of a tetrachloride having a mass of 1,000 kg is 0.952 cubic meter. Compute the mass density, specific weight, and specific gravity. So let's calculate. We have here, una, i-convert sa nato ang ato ang weight into kilonewton para mahimo siyang, convert na to itong mass into kilonewton para mahimo siyang weight. So we have 1,200 times 9.81. So, naatay 11,772 Newton. Then, kung ato na siya imong kilonewton divided by 1,000, naatay 11.772 kilonewton or 11.77. So, let's proceed with mass density. Ang atong formula for mass density kay mass over volume. So, given naman tag mass, given po tag volume. So, direct substitution lang ta. 1,200 all over 0.952. So, So, naatay 1,260.50 kilograms per meter cube as density. So, dali ra no, kay mugbo ra gid siya formula guys. Ang pag-input na lang yun, dapat kabalo ka kung ay pag-identify unsay weight, unsay mass, unsay volume. Next, let's proceed with specific weight or unit weight. So, unit weight formula is just simply weight over volume. So, nakakalculate na tag weight ganina. So, its input 11.77 over, that's 11.77 kilonewton over 0.952 nga volume. So, we have 12.36 kilonewton per meter cube. So, dari lagi siya, no? Direct substitution lang. So, last part, we have specific gravity. So, na naman ka unit weight sa, pwede nimo gamitin imong density, pwede po nimo gamiton imong kuan, ang unit weight, but since ang last na to is unit weight, ang unit weight atong gamiton ani ha. But it's still your choice kung sa imong gamiton kasi mas dili sa imo. So we have 12.36 divided by a standard nga value sa unit weight sa water, dumdumi permanente 9.81. Ang density is 1,000 atong standard nga value for density sa water. So balik ta 9.81 standard nga unit weight sa water, we have our answer as 1.26. 1.26 ang atong specific gravity. Dali ra siya no. Okay, input ra gid ka, formula based. Everything is formula based. It's for you to identify unsa ra imong input. Still ato tong i-try nga density atong kuan og specific gravity. So we have natay value nga 1,260.5. Then standard nga value sa ato ang density sa water. We have 1.26. So bisag asa ra gid imong gamiton sa duha, makuha gid imong answer. So let's proceed with sample problem number 3. So for sample problem number 3, we have carbon tetrachloride with a mass of 500 kilograms is placed in a container with 0.325 cubic meter in volume. So calculate density, specific weight, and weight. So let's start with number 1. Simply, density equals to rho equals mass over volume. So, given atong mass nga 500 kilograms, then over atong volume nga 0.325. So, input 500 divided by 0.325, we have 15.38 1,538.46 kilograms per meter cube. So that's for number 1. For number 2, we have the specific weight. So specific weight man no, so wala pa man tay weight. Atong i-convert ang atong mass nga 500 kilograms into kilonewton para makuha atong specific weight. Then i-over lang nato siya sa atong volume. So, ato lang input tanan, 500 over 9 times 9.81 nga gravity all over 0.325. So, muna atong specific weight, 15,092.31 kilo, and that's supposedly Newton per cubic meter na siya. Newton per cubic meter. Here. Newton per cubic meter then kung imo na siya i-convert into kilonewton, simply divided by 1,000. So may mo siya 15.09 kilonewton per cubic meter. So, let's proceed with number 3. So, ang number 3 no, kay cover siya sa atong specific weight nga solution. So, simply 500 times 9.81, i-convert ng atong mass into weight times na ang atong mass sa gravity nga 9.81. So, we have 4,905 Newton. Sayo na kayo, no? So, let's proceed with sample problem number 4. So, for sample problem number 4, wait. Pagbalin akong calculator over here para maklaro ninyo. Kana. So, let's proceed with sample problem number 4. A certain liquid has a unit weight of 56 kilonewtons per meter cube. Compute the mass density, specific volume, and specific gravity. So, given ang gihatag sa ato diri is unit weight lang no, but naman tay mga standard nga values para sa atong water, so man itong gamiton. So, we have mass density. So, ganina, gamibalik ta ani nga formula para ma-interchange lang si density unit weight. Aman itong formula. Balik ta ani nga formula para sa atong number 1. We have here. So, 56 kilonewton siya no. So, ato siya in terms of Newton. So, 56. Yun lang ako times 1,000 kay klaro na mga kayo. So, 56,000. Then, all over, gravity nga value, 9.81. We have 5,708 kilograms per meter cube as our mass density. Then, specific volume nato. Since atong specific volume kay reciprocal naman siya sa atong mass density, so atong gamiton ng atong value nga nakuha sa number 1. So, we have 1 over rho, which is 5,708 equals 1.75 times 10 to the negative 4 nga specific volume. Reciprocal naman siya, so yung unit is cubic meter per kilogram. Lastly, we have specific gravity. So, given naman ka nga naa kay 56 kilonewton as unit weight, ang atong gamiton is ang 9.81 nga standard value sa unit weight sa water. So, ay mong kalibog no, kay parehas gid og value si gravity o si unit weight sa water. But same rin man silang value. But kani ang atong igamit diri nga 9.81 is ang standard nga unit weight sa water. So, we have 56, which is 56 kilonewton per meter cube. Then all over 9.81 nga standard unit weight sa water. Ibalik-balik ko gina guys kay para madumduman ninyo. Then lastly, we have 5.71. So let's proceed to our last sample problem. Sample problem number 5. We have here an object has a specific weight of 2.23 kilonewton per meter cube. Compute the following mass density, mass if the volume is 0.001 cubic meter and its specific volume. So same no, mass density, unit weight ang given. So kato isa ka formula atong gamiton nga density equals unit weight over gravity. So input ta, we have 2.23, ato na siya in times 1,000 kay para mahimong Newton all over 9.81. So we have 227.32 kilograms per meter cube. Then next, mass if the volume is 0.001 cubic meter. So, ang atong original, ang pinaka-basic na to nga formula sa atoang density was mass over volume. But this time, ang gihatag sa atuwa is ang natin nakuha ang density na naputay given nga volume, so atoong kuhaan si mass. So, interchange lang nato ni siya nga formula, no? Kani siya, guys. Wala, ilay mo siya. So, nara. Kani. So, ang atong pangitaan is si mass. So, para makuha si mass, ato na siyang i-cross multiply. So, density times volume. So, we have here, like, sa problem number 5. Then, so, we have 227.32 times ang 227.32 mo na siya ang atong mass density times rin nato sa given nga volume 0.001. So we have ang ato ang mass is 2.23 kilograms. So dali ra siya no, mabali-bali gid nimo ang formula. So daghan kay siya pamaagi para makita ra nimo dito ang answer. And daghan po siya applicable nga formula. Then lastly, we have specific volume. So, ang atong specific volume, kita ako sa imo akong camera, akong calculator over here. So, ang atong specific volume kay reciprocal naman sa imong mass density. So, we have 1 over 227.32. So, we have 0.44 or 0.49 times 10 to the negative 3 cubic meter per kilogram. So, interchangeable ang formula no, depende sa imong gipangita. Naragid sa mo ang critical thinking ang pag-analyze sa problem. So, dili magsalig kung sa example, mura pod na akong ihatag nga questions kay interchangeable atong formula guys tungod sa yan kay basic. So, dili mag-depend lang sa example. So, that would be all for our topic this day. So I hope nga klaro ninyo and I hope nga dili ra kay kupaspas og nasabtan ninyo. Of course, you can replay it and pause it whenever you have to analyze and understand what I am saying in our discussion. So see you sa ato next class.